Again, want to welcome everybody to our call today. It's a great Thursday. We're setting a standard that's going to be high today. We're going to set that with Christian Sadler. And let me tell you a little bit about Christian. I believe it's part of his very being to provide service and value to the people that are near to him. You just watch him at meetings, and I've seen him countless times take up a bottle of water to the presenter, thinking that might make it a little easier for him, and he's just thinking of others that way. He naturally wants the best for everyone he's associated with. I think he's someone that understands that abundance can be for everybody, and Christian has a sense of adventure that is just playful. It's fun, it's exciting, and the best part is he's always on Facebook inviting who wants to come along. This morning he's with us. And Christian, good morning. How are you, sir?
I'm great, Ron. How are you?
Yeah, fantastic.
Good to hear it. Hey, folks, we've got a great call today, and we're going to set a new standard in order to do it. So, first of all, Ron, I want to thank you. I want to thank you for everything that you do for this team. You do a lot behind the scenes and making sure that these calls are running and they're uploaded, and people can check in on the recordings and all that fun stuff. And I had an interesting conversation with Michael Huggins yesterday. And so I was one of the people who tried to log on. Unfortunately, I logged on late, and there were 100 people. And so therefore, I wasn't able to get on this call. And had a conversation with Michael afterwards. He said, we need to raise our standard. We need to raise our limit. We need to raise the ability to have more people on this call. And so I did that. So now I have increased the amount of people that we can have on these webinars. And I've got something for you guys today that was given to me by a master NLP practitioner and hypnosis specialist that can help all of you move out of procrastination in less than 3 minutes. So I am excited to share it with you guys today. However, we got to meet our standard before I give that to you. So if anybody on here has ever dealt with procrastination and you would like a little mental exercise to move you out of procrastination and into profit mode as quickly as possible, you know what we need to do. If you were on here yesterday, we need to hit at least 100 people on the webinar. So I'm giving you permission to start reaching out, start posting into groups, whatever it is that you guys need to do in order to get us 100 people on this line. So right now we are at 54 people on the line. So we're more than halfway there. And again, I've got this tool for you, and I'm happy to share it with you. Now the thing is you guys know, I'm only on this call until 8:30. Because of the way that my Thursday lays out and the schedule that I have available, I can only be here with you guys till 8:30. Luckily, this mental exercise to move beyond procrastination, it doesn't take a long time to train you. And I've got some other great information for you as well. So the faster that we get to 100 people on the line, the faster we're going to get into this information, and I can help you guys with that. So let me know what you guys are doing in order to raise the number on this call. We are going up. We're going up right now. And I can see the number increasing already. So go post into your local groups, send the messages to your teams, do whatever it is that you need to do in order to increase this up until 100. No, we're typically keeping this call strictly for IMAs and/or students. Thank you for the question. All right, we're going up quick. We're at 60, roughly. Post it out there, folks. As soon as we hit 100, I'm going to give you, in less than 3 minutes, a mental exercise that can move you out of procrastination and into production. I'm seeing my phone blowing up with all these different groups. It's a beautiful thing. Listen, if everybody on here just got one more person on here, we would actually be way above where we need to be. So again, I'm giving you guys the opportunity. Don't fall off on me. Don't say this isn't worth your time because you're not in a position where you can get people on here. Stick with us. We need to hit 100. As soon as we hit 100, I'm going to give you guys this simple mental process that you guys can go through, less than 3 minutes, to move you out of procrastination and into production. We're climbing. Keep posting it, folks. See Rebecca Mead, superstar, getting it into our local groups here in Utah. Let's see, Jess, yes, posting it into the different groups on Facebook, sending it out to your individual team members. If you have any type of mass communication with your team, like text messages, those types of things, shoot it out there. If you've got an email list of people that are in the team, on the team, shoot it out that way, and we'll continue to go up. Again, folks, don't fall off the call and make it harder on your team members that want to participate and want to raise the standard. Be a part of the new standard. Our new standard is we have 100 people on this call. And with that, we're going to affect more people. We're going to change more lives. More people are going to be trained on the business and how to move beyond their own limitations. That makes the whole team grow. You guys get the point. So we're setting a new standard. And again, if you're driving down the road and you can't focus on, getting new people on here, that's okay. Don't leave us, right? Don't make this harder on the people who are doing the work. Just stick with us and let's set a new standard. Tyler Mead, I love it. We're getting close. We're at 68, 70. We're at 70 right now. So we're close, folks. Let's hit this new standard real quick. We're going up. I'm going to give you, as soon as we hit 100 on this line, for those of you who are just joining us, I'm giving everybody a simple mental exercise that you can do alone with yourself, and in less than 3 minutes, you can move out of procrastination and into production mode. So keep sharing it out there. Let's hit 100 on this line. I just raised the limit, by the way. So it's not like we're going to hit 100 and then we're going to have a bunch of people frustrated they can't get on. No, this is going to be, we can go actually up to 200. And guess what? As soon as we start setting the new standard at 200, then I'm going to bump that up to, 300 or 400 or 500 or whatever it takes. Because we have over, just in the Salt Lake City Elevate Facebook group alone, we have over 1,000 people. So it makes sense that if our team is continuing to grow, that this call will continue to grow. So for those of you that are joining us on the line, we're starting to climb really quickly. As soon as we hit 100 people on this call, I'm going to give you a simple, effective mental exercise that in less than 3 minutes, you can move out of procrastination and into production. So we're getting there. We're at 75. We're 3/4 of the way there. Again, don't pop on and fall off. Stick with us, and let's set this new standard. And then moving forward, let's just all plan on being on here and setting the new standard of having at least 100 people on this line. So again, for those of you who are just joining us, as soon as we hit 100 on this line, I'm going to share a real simple mental exercise that will allow you yourself to train yourself to move out of procrastination in less than 3 minutes. So stick with us on the line. Keep getting more folks on here. And as soon as we hit that 100 mark, we're going to go for it. All right, we're getting there. Keep it up. For those of you who are just joining us on the line, we're setting a new standard for this call where we have at least 100 people on this line each and every day learning and being guided and getting the tools that they need to succeed in their business. And the tool that I'm going to be giving away today is I'm going to give you guys a simple process, a mental exercise that can help you move out of procrastination and into production mode in less than 3 minutes. And you can do it at any time. You don't need any special equipment. You don't need to be in any special environment. It can be anywhere you are, moving beyond procrastination and taking action. We're at 80, folks. We're so close to this 100 mark. Keep posting it out there. Keep sharing it out there. Let's hit 100 on this line, and we'll be able to jump into this information. Again, folks, don't jump on and jump back off, right? Don't get on here and make it harder on the folks who are wanting this exercise. I think that even if you don't realize that you want it, you may find that this is that one thing that can take you to the next level, that can get you out of the reason that you weren't on this call in the first place. So we're so close. Keep posting it. Let's get out. Let's get out there. Let's get 100 people on the line. Continuing to go up. We got a new standard. Again, for those of you that are just joining us on the line, we're setting a new standard for this call. And as soon as we hit 100 people on this call, I'm going to give you a very simple mental exercise that can move you out of procrastination in less than 3 minutes and get you back in production mode for your day. So just keep getting people on the line, keep posting it out there. Let's hit 100 on this line. And as soon as we do, I'm going to give you this really simple mental exercise that was actually taught to me by an NLP practitioner, a master practitioner of neuro-linguistic programming, and somebody who is trained in hypnosis as well. And it's not the person you think it is, because some of you are on the line. It's actually somebody outside of this community that has been trained by one of the top trainers in the world. Ooh, we're getting so close. Again, get it as soon as we hit 100, folks. I'm going to give you this simple mental exercise, and we're going to make it happen. That's right, Keely. 14 more. Teamwork makes the dream work. You guys are getting it. We're at 86. 87. So again, for those of you that are just joining us on the line, we're setting a new standard of getting at least 100 people on this call. I've actually raised the limit of how many we can have on here. And the gift that I'm giving today, as soon as we hit 100 people on the line, I'm going to be giving you guys a simple mental exercise that was taught to me by a master NLP, neuro-linguistic programming practitioner, to move you out of procrastination in less than 3 minutes. So if you ever find yourself going throughout your day and you know what you need to do, you know what you ought to do, and for some reason you find other things to do, that's procrastination. And there's only 2 reasons why you're procrastinating that thing that you need to get done. And I can share with you what those 2 things are, and I can show you a simple mental exercise for you to move beyond it. So what we're going to do is, as soon as we hit 100 people on this line, so share it with, anybody that's on your team, let them know. just jump on here. As soon as we hit 100, I'm going to give you this simple mental exercise that you guys can take with you and you can learn. Now, remember, folks, I only have until 8:30. Okay, I've got a hard deadline on this call. You guys know that. I'm on here till 8:30 every single Thursday, and I want to make sure that we deliver the goods. I want to make sure that we help you guys move beyond procrastination and make this stuff happen. So we're so close. We're at 87 right now. As soon as we hit 100, which I mean literally, it doesn't. Yes, Jess, it does count everybody that is on the line as far as I understand. Awesome, Jen. 88, that's my favorite number. So for those of you that are just joining us on the line, we're setting a new standard of having at least 100 people on this call. As soon as we hit 100, I'm going to give you a simple mental exercise that can help you move out of procrastination and into production in less than 3 minutes. And it was taught to me just recently. I was at a personal development training. And folks, I spend thousands upon thousands of dollars on my own personal development. I suggest you guys do the same thing. And at this particular training, I had a breakthrough session with a practitioner, a master practitioner in neuro-linguistic programming, who also is a hypnosis specialist. And she taught me this really simple mental process that can help you move out of procrastination and into production in less than 3 minutes. So we are so close. We are 11 people away from 100. And again, folks, I do have a hard cutoff here at 8:30. Luckily, this process takes less than 3 minutes, and therefore it's going to take me less than 3 minutes to teach it to you. And once you have it, you can use it at any time, as many times as you need, and we can do that very, very effectively. So we're close. We're at 90 right now, and for those of you that are joining us on the line, as soon as we hit 100 people on this line, I'm going to be training you guys. I'm just going to give this to you. I shouldn't even say that I'm training on it, because I'm not the expert necessarily. This is just a tool that was given to me that allows us as humans, right, as entrepreneurs, to move out of procrastination in less than 3 minutes. So we are 9 people away before I share that information and give you guys that tool. And then moving forward, we're just going to start doing a better job at promoting this to our teams each and every morning. And we're going to set the new standard, because if we're going to expand the fishbowl, then it's time to expand the amount of fish in the fishbowl. If we're going to, pay to have more people on this line, then it's worth making sure that we utilize that which we're paying for. So we're so close, folks. If you guys are on this line and you just joined us, I wanted to let you know what we're doing here. We're setting a new standard for this call, where we have at least 100 people on the line. And as soon as we hit 100 today, I'm going to give you guys a simple mental exercise, simple mental process to move out of procrastination and into production in less than 3 minutes. So if you've joined us on the line, don't hop off the line yet. This tool, you may find, is the tool that helps you start having results in your business. And all we need to do is get 8 more people on the line. 8 more people, and we're going to make it happen. 6 more people. We're so close. As soon as we hit 100, and again, if you've jumped on the line, don't fall back off. Don't make it harder on the people that are working to set and keep this new standard. Because as soon as we hit 100 people on the line, then I'm going to give you guys this real simple process. And it's a process that was taught to me by a master practitioner of neuro-linguistic programming and a hypnosis expert. And it's a process that allows us as humans, as entrepreneurs, to move out of procrastination and into production in less than 3 minutes. So we are at 96, 95. We're so close. We're getting there. All right. Since it's coming up to the time, and I know that you guys have been doing everything on your part, and I see that we are 3 away, I'm just going to give this to you because you guys have gotten us to this new standard. And I actually trust that by the time I give you the information, we're going to hit 100 because we're at 99 right now. So here we go. Here's this simple process that was given to me by a practitioner. We're at 100. Good job, guys. So I'm starting. A practitioner, a master practitioner of neuro-linguistic programming. She was taught by many of the top trainers in the world on neuro-linguistic programming and hypnosis. And here's what she taught me. She said, if you're ever in a position where you are in procrastination, you're procrastinating the things that you know will help you move forward. There's only 2 reasons that we do anything as humans. It's either to move towards pleasure or away from pain. And so most likely, if you're procrastinating anything in your life, it's because you've associated some type of pain with what happens when you take that action. For some reason, somewhere, somehow, you have associated pain with it. And so she actually walked me through this exercise, and I'm going to walk you through it. If you're in a position where you can close your eyes, do that. If not, no big deal. Here's what you're going to do. Look at yourself right now. So take yourself mentally to where you can actually see yourself in the moment that you are right now. So wherever you are right now in your life. And then think to yourself, if you look at the timeline of your life, you look backward and you look forward, is that left to right, or is that behind you and in front of you? However that is in your mind, that timeline of your life, look at that timeline and watch yourself on that timeline move to the point where you have taken that action that you have been procrastinating. So look at yourself taking that action and move 5 seconds in front of you taking that action and imagine the best possible outcome is currently happening. So if that's phone calls, for example, you're gonna take yourself in your moment right now. You're gonna move outside of yourself where you can see you and you can see the timeline of your life. And you're gonna look at you making the phone calls today. And you're gonna move 5 seconds beyond making those phone calls. I want you to put yourself in that moment with the best possible outcome happening. What is your energy? How do you feel? Now, as you take that, I want you to move back up above your timeline where you can see it and move into right now. And this is your opportunity to take action and create that best possible outcome. You guys did great. We hit a new standard today. We're still over 100 on the call. Take that simple exercise in less than 3 minutes. You can move into production mode. Folks, I've used it myself in my own procrastination. So I give that to you. I appreciate you being on here. Get out there and make it an amazing Thursday.